Hello people, welcome back to Taurus TV. It's been a while, it's been a minute, I know. Today's video is very interesting. Now, somebody sent me the content of the show on Own Ready to Love, and I wanted to analyze Khalfani because he's a Taurus man. Cheers. So, now Mr. Khalfani is an attractive man, and he's a Taurus. What a surprise. You do know that Dwayne The Rock is also an attractive man and is Taurus. So they tend to be very muscular or, manly built to Taurus man. He tends to be built very robust. So, he's not my type, it's just to say. But just from what I saw, everyone there seemed to be attractive, more or less. And he saw Adriana. He turned around twice. That's the first thing I noticed from the videos. He turned around twice when she came in because she was womanly built. She has that nice shape, And Taurus men love females that, have a little bit something on their bones and are, feminine and soft. And Adriana led with that femininity. She was never aggressive about it. She knew he was interested, but she wasn't that sure, right? So, Khalfani connected with Denise, but not because he was there. Typical Taurus man, I always tell you, he watches, sits back, and let the ladies come, which Khalfani did. And there comes the first one. Denise, the character of Denise. She knows what she wants, she's confident. Probably that's something that, maybe he kind of found cool because Taurus men respect women that are confident and take what they want. So she's up there putting her legs on him, getting very familiar. Taurus man is someone you feel you've known him forever. You feel very familiar with him and you feel like, okay, I can tell him everything because he seems very trustworthy. And you can talk with him for hours about the deepest stuff. And I think that's what really caught her off guard is that, oh my God, I have this guy that has a genuine connection with me. And he seems so genuine. And she already pictured herself in the position as the girl beside him, maybe there as a mother because she works with students or children, I don't know what, as a track and field coach. So she must be working with youth and he has children. So she saw herself as the perfect candidate, right? And everything started well, and Adriana came in later on and also showed her interest, right? But she did it in a soft and feminine way, but she was confident about it. She took him because this is dating, everybody's single, ready to mingle. But what caught the first contestant, Denise, off guard is her passive aggressiveness that people said she caused. Because Khalfani himself said that Denise snapped on Adriana multiple times, or once or twice, that he saw that he found rude. Now, embarrassing the Taurus man is one of the things you never want to do. Don't embarrass the Taurus man and never ever publicly embarrass him. And don't even embarrass yourself, right? When she's snapping on a young girl like that who seems very nice, I don't care what you say, she seems to me like a nice girl, she might have her motives, whatever, but you don't do that in public, right? You don't talk all loud and all, because first of all, it makes you look ratchet, and second of all, the Taurus man would note it, and it would never ever get out of his mind, because he would be like, okay, if she acts already like that with strange people, how is she going to be with me in our own home? How is she going to talk to my children, right? He's going to put that in every aspect of his life. He's not just going to be like, oh, she's just jealous because she likes me. He's going to remember that, right? It happened once, he's remembering that. And you see that when he also says during the massage with Denise, like, I saw that, yes, you snapped once, and that jealousy you did, I didn't like it. He tried to talk with her again, because Taurus man will give you chances. If he really likes you, he's like, come on, we're all not perfect. Let me try to find out what the deeper issue is. And Denise didn't really apologize and admit to it. So that's where she, by default, pushed Adriana up, right? So Adriana was pushed up. She and Khalfani came together. And, yeah, it seemed like everything is great. Now comes the Taurus man tea. Why it didn't work. I don't know this person. I don't know any kind of the people who on the show, but this is what I'm analyzing as a Taurus analyzer. So I think he had two choices. So he has this interesting new relationship that is awesome and great, and they really understand each other. And you would wonder what happened. They said in the reunion that he had an old flame or someone who's been talking to before that he knows and has been in a relationship with. So he already knows how she is with kids. Don't forget, his spot was the kids. So in his mind, this is the new girl. Hey, this is great and everything. And then comes the other girl reminding him, maybe, I don't know what's on that note. And she was like, I'm not going to let him be marrying that other girl. I'm gonna snatch him back just the way she snatched him from Denise. So he's like, wait a minute, I know this woman. I've been in a relationship with her before. I know how she is with children. I know how she knows me. I know her flaws. She knows my flaws. She understands my Taurus moment. She understands my lifestyle. She understands how to take care of the kids. This girl is super smoking hot, beautiful, everything, but she has no experience with children, and she seems sometimes immature in certain things, I don't know, or too bubbly. I need someone who's very firm and has been a mother, right? And so I basically think that he dropped the new one for the old one because Taurus is more comfortable in the known. Taurus loves everything that is familiar. They hate change in their routine unless they have worked on themselves and realized that life is a change. But most Taurus like the old stuff the way it is. It's their routine. So yeah, old security so the old security was chosen over the new insecure. I don't know how she is as a mother. I don't know if she's able to fit into my lifestyle. She wants to be free. She is young, so she might not be ready to take care of these kids or like integrate herself with my children. So, but I think what the mistake could be, I'm stepping maybe ahead, but I'm just thinking Taurus men regret later on very often. And a lot of Taurus men have to realize that you give exes so many chances sometimes, and then you wonder why no other females, like nothing new comes to you. It's like vomiting out your meal and then eating it again. I'm so sorry for the explicit language, but it's just nasty sometimes what Taurus people do to themselves. You know damn well you had the chance with this person. It didn't work out, right? So you're going to repeat it again. It might work out. It might not work out. You might get married and then you break off again. This new could have been the one. Could have. But you let it go because you're not sure. You don't know their routine. You're insecure. You don't want to risk everything. So you go back to the old flame. But let me tell you one thing, Mr. Taurus. The old flame started off as a new flame as well while you were thinking about the old flame. So in order for this old flame to become the old flame, you had to let go of the old flame. Now this is the old flame, and this is the old flame, and this is the new flame. And you basically dropped the new flame for the old flame. Just because it's safe. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think it's sad, but at the same time, people move on, life goes on. He did his choice. She's gonna find someone else. She's attractive and beautiful. But that was something that I just noticed in his pattern and behavior as a Taurus man. Taurus man will take his time. He can suddenly disappear on you out of nowhere. He can shock you with decisions that he made overnight because sometimes they don't even sleep because they're analyzing, overthinking, plugging themselves away from the world, making plans. They came out of nowhere and then they won't budge, and you cannot change him unless you know his weak spot because you've been with him before. So guys, cheers. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.